What's up, man?
Yo, what's good? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just got back in town.
Oh, really? Where from?
Houston. Had to step out there, see some family. Right back at it.
Nice, nice.
Back in Dade County, Florida.
Is that where you're from?
No, I'm from Philadelphia originally. This is where I like to train at though, during the off
Okay.
season. Yeah.
So what have you been up to with like quarantine and everything?
There is no quarantine for me. There is none.
None?
No, Tom Brady's working, Cam Newton's working. I'm working. So we just try to stay locked in and keep focused, keep doing what we're doing.
Heck yeah.
Can't stop it just because of the flu.
Nah, definitely not. I know you're trying to get back in the league.
For sure. So Corona, the quarantine thing can't stop me from what I gotta do at all.
Right.
At all. But yeah, we good. We right back at it, having fun.
That's good, man. I have a few questions for you before I let other people ask you, but
Okay.
is there anything you want to open up with and talk about that you want people to know about you?
Shout out to Open Obstacles with Shawn Oakman, where we just taking everybody, the average person, everyday struggling, we making it a big deal. We're gonna try to fix a lot of problems that go on in the community with our youth. And we got advice and we got love and we got a lot of passion behind what we're doing with Open Obstacles. We're just taking an everyday person story and putting it on the main front. Well, on my main front anyway. Hopefully it'll get bigger than just my page. And besides that, any NFL team wanna, holler at your boy. I'm here. I'm
Right.
balling. I'm ready. But other than that, we just helping people and, staying ready so we don't got to get ready, Football is the number one thing, so that's what we're focused on. Open Obstacles is definitely number one as well. You can't beat helping people each and every day, so we just trying to be the best person we could be and keep pushing forward.
Yeah, and you got an Instagram page for that, right? Open Obstacles?
Yeah, at Open Obstacles.
Everybody's got to go follow that.
Go follow that. We're going to take it to YouTube. We're going to take it to ABC, NBC, holla at Oprah. We're going to get on all of them.
Absolutely. So the first question I have, if you don't mind me asking, like, how has your perspective on life changed since, you were falsely accused of something you didn't do?
Oh, man, how much has life perspective changed? It's the same goals, really. It hasn't really changed that much. Definitely having those accusations put upon me made me definitely mentally move a lot differently, and everything that comes upon me now, I'm definitely 10 times more grateful that I get these opportunities. And so I guess I would say being more grateful, having more gratitude for the things that's happening for me.
And then how has that, like, motivated you while training and everything?
Oh, it's a blessing. It's a blessing in disguise, I'm able to train with top NFL athletes, Shaq Lawson, Xavier Howard, Melvin Ingram, a lot of these different guys that I'm able to train with, and, it just gives me that taste of blood. I'm close. I'm closer than ever now, When I was coming out of college, I didn't feel that close. I didn't feel like NFL was right there for me. I knew at any given moment it could be taken away. And
Right.
so, this second time around, it's like I got that feeling again. I got that feeling, and I'm ready to grab it with all I got.
Is that what the other, like, NFL players say? They're just like, how are you not in the league yet?
Yeah,
that's all we say.
That's all everybody says,
Yeah.
So you definitely deserve it, but you got to go through the process. You can't skip the process. You got to take each and every lick that come with it, and that's what I'm doing. I'm taking it one day at a time, one step at a time, and we striving for greatness.
Right. And then the next question that kind of leads into is, what stage are you at right now with getting back into the league? Just training and...
I'm training. I got a team. They're talking to other teams, and hopefully we get a sit-down real soon. The camp's supposed to start July 28th, and so ready for that. I'm ready, 110%.
For sure. And then next question is, how'd you like it at Penn State? If you don't mind me asking that either, because I know you weren't there that long.
No, I loved it. I loved it. It's the atmosphere that I wanted to be in. You know, you can't really beat that. You
No,
can't.
that's best crowd in the country.
That's a Bama. That's top rank. That's top 5 like schools of all time. So it was definitely a blessing. You know, loved each and every moment of it.
Yeah, and you were there for, was it just a semester?
Yeah, I was there for no, I was there for a whole year. I left in July. So I was there for a while. I just wasn't on the team after the first semester.
So be honest with me, Big Ten or Big 12? Which competition's better?
Big 12.
Big 12?
Too fast. It's too fast. Too fast.
Okay.
You know, a lot of the Big Ten teams, they're trying to pick up the pace, but we created the pace, so you can't really duplicate that.
That's true. Best offenses are in the Big 12.
Fast pace, a lot of touchdowns, you know. Definitely got to have something with you.
Yeah, for real. And then the next question that somebody else actually wanted me to ask you is, how did you get so big, and like, how do you keep your diet with staying so big? And
I'm naturally a small dude. Like my height, yes, for sure. But if I'm not in the gym, if I'm not working out, if I'm not eating every day, all day, I won't have muscles. You know, I'll just be a skinny dude. You know, but
that's hard to believe.
Consistency. Yeah, it's consistency. Just having that same consistency, man. I'm not meant to be this big. I'm not at all.
Dang. And then how cool is it seeing those memes about you? Have you seen all of them?
All of them? I'm not probably sure not all of them, but you know, I had definitely had my college favorites when I was in college for sure.
Because everybody knows you for that one picture in the, what is it, the Cotton Bowl or against Michigan State?
Yes, sir.
And then there's like those memes with like the refs. Have you seen those ones?
Yeah. You know all that.
Like we'll take the ball. It's like, okay, Shawn.
They think I'm a bully, you know, and that was part of the problem, you know, going through those 3 years, you know. The world has already had a perception of who I was, you know, not from me, but from a meme, you know, and that was one of the hardest stipulations to get over, you know. You're judging me off of what the world has created and not what God has created.
Yeah, and I guess that kind of led up to your situation and kind of like hurt you for no reason.
It hurt me a lot. It hurt me a lot, you know, but I'm a football player, you know. I play football, and that's what they saw. And that's an image that, you know, to any man is intimidating, you know. So
yeah.
You got to live with it.
For sure. So who's your biggest role model in the NFL? Like, who do you model your game after?
Model my game after? Definitely probably like the freak Javon Curse. You know, you got to take the attitude of Warren Sapp. The motor of Tamba Ali. A lot of old guys, you know, a lot of old veterans that really put their foot in the ground and really just try to be the greatest at what they were doing, you know. And I'm just trying to fit into that lane, you know.
Back when you could actually.
Yeah, I don't think back when you could actually hit the quarterback, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
But yeah, I'm so different from any other defensive end that I've personally seen. You know, you don't really get this size, you don't really get this quickness, you don't really get this intensity.
Yeah, for sure. And what is your 40?
4'7".
4'7"? That's what, 6'9", 285?
I ran that at 6'9", 3. No, I ran that at 6'9", 297. That's when I ran it.
God.
287. Yeah.
You could play tight end.
Hey, I could do it all.
I know you'd sign at tight end if they offered, wouldn't you?
No, I love to hit people. It's the mentality.
Okay.
It's the mentality that I'm on a hunt. I'm coming for you. I don't want nobody coming for me.
So who's the best offensive tackle you've ever had to go up against, if you can pick one? Or
I would say Donovan Smith for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Is he a left tackle or?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So yeah, that makes sense then. Nobody in college?
Probably in college. I'm not good with names, but probably the kids from TCU, they were pretty good for sure.
Oh yeah, because that was back when they were really
Yeah,
good, right?
yeah. When they had Boykins and things of that nature, and even the kid before Boykins, I forget his name.
Yeah. So what was your favorite game while at Baylor?
Probably when we closed the case. We definitely closed the case. Beating Texas at home, closing the stadium, opening a new stadium next year. That was just a magical moment for me, for sure.
You do horns down
Oh yeah, every time, every time.
before they didn't let you do it, which is stupid.
Yeah, no, they just stopped it now. They
Yeah.
just stopped it this few years ago. But yeah, I was horns down guy for sure.
Yeah, everybody is. That's not a Texas fan. I mean,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
so are you a Philly fan?
I am. Philly's everything. Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, Eagles. You can't. I mean, I
So
bleed green.
that's like your dream to be an Eagle?
My dream is to be a professional football player, Hall of Famer. You know, affect the world in a positive way. That's my dream. You know, where I would like to play. You know, that's based on God. Wherever God placed me to affect as many people as I can.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I mean,
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
really matter as long as you're getting paid and putting your
yeah.
name out there and playing in the NFL. It's
For
awesome.
sure, for sure. You know, because you're not just getting a football player. You're getting you're getting a story. You know, you're getting a motivational leader. You know, you're getting somebody that's been through the wire that's gonna help a lot of other people come out of that darkness that a lot of people can't seem to get out of.
Yeah, have you seen that movie? Is it Brian Banks?
I haven't. I haven't.
It's
I
a
got a
very
little
like similar
bit.
story.
I got a little bit of anxiety for things of that nature. You know,
Yeah,
it's hard to watch what I've been through on TV. You know, there's a famous
yeah,
line. It says, "My life, y'all entertainment," and it's not entertaining for me. You know, it's real life. You know,
for
and it
sure.
hurts and it cuts deeply. You know, so anytime you see, you know, negative things, I try to not to even put that in front of me. You know, I try to stay focused, stay on a focused path, and you know, you got to think one way, not to think the other.
Right. I'm hoping you get like some sort of documentary or something.
I'm working on a book. I'm working on a 3 series book. The first book I'm gonna drop is gonna be 3 years for 45 minutes, and that's based off of the 3 years I spent in exile from basically the world, and the 45 minutes it took to deliberate in the courtroom. You know, it took 3 years of my life, a 45-minute deliberation, which is amazing. You know, it's a blessing of God that I didn't have to sit in there for hours upon hours and days upon days.
Yeah, for sure. So are you gonna drop that on like what platform
I
so
plan
people
on
know to be able to get it?
I plan on dropping it on all platforms really. You know, I'm in the process of writing it. It should be out by my February 28th date of my court date. You know, I'm trying to do everything on that date. Definitely a big anniversary for me, and so we're definitely gonna push it for February 28th.
Awesome. So everybody's got to go get that.
Definitely, definitely. All everybody, men, women. It's my story written by me. You know,
Right.
so it's definitely a powerful story. Hopefully, by the end of it, we'll have a great ending. You know, and I'll be in the NFL playing and spreading the word even more.
Yeah, for sure. I don't even read, but I'll have to get it.
Yeah, for sure. It's
I don't
it's
even
a
read books.
story. It's a story. It's a great like the thing about it. If you know me, you'll understand. You know, it's different when you know the authors. You know,
Right.
it's different when you got a connection with the players and the people that wrote the book. You know, you're not just reading just to be reading. It's lessons in that book.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, I'll definitely have to purchase that then.
Too easy.
So, are you cool with answering a couple questions from
Let's
fans?
get it. Let's
All
knock it
right.
out.
I saw someone a while ago say, "Who's the best quarterback you sacked?" And I saw a picture of you hitting Mahomes today.
Mahomes.
So
Mahomes. The funny thing about it, playing him so many times in college, he never beat us. And so watching him in the NFL is definitely, I'm definitely blessed to even touch him. I'm just blessed to touch him. And,
Yeah, he's unreal now.
Yeah, he was unreal in college. He was
Yeah, I didn't
definitely
even
unreal in
know
college.
about him.
Unreal. Like, we were average 70 points, and he would keep the pace. So we would have to basically stop Mahomes from keeping the pace of us averaging, whatever we was averaging at the time. But definitely Patrick Mahomes, I would say. The longevity, you can't beat that.
I saw a video of you hitting Mason Rudolph too.
Yeah. Oklahoma State, yeah. Yeah, all these guys are great quarterbacks. Everybody got their own attributes and things of that nature. And I was just blessed to, be a part of that. I definitely made my mark.
Yeah,
That's why we're here today. You can't forget me, and I won't let you.
For sure. I mean, nobody is going to forget you because that one picture, just like people. I talk to people who don't even know football, and I show them, and they're like, "Oh, that guy." It's
that
like,
guy,
yeah,
exactly.
the most intimidating dude in like the history of the college football.
Definitely. But we're gonna take that from being most intimidating to most effective.
Most effective in the NFL.
Facts on just not in football, but in life. We got so much more just to give than me hitting people or me yelling up and down the field. It's so much more to Shawn Oakman.
Right. And then somebody asked, "What's your favorite venue to play at?" I guess in college.
Probably Cowboy Stadium.
Oh yeah, the new one, the new one, right?
Yeah, Cowboy Stadium, hands down, can't beat that. Besides playing at our first home, McLean was definitely a blessing. You watch that place get packed out.
Yeah.
Boy.
They were good again this year.
Yeah. We're gonna be great. Baylor's gonna be great. Baylor's not gonna fall off ever again.
Yeah, they probably won't, even though they lost Rule, the Panthers.
They won't. The system is already implemented.
Right.
You don't
Same with LSU.
Yeah, you don't change the ingredients to the brownie mix. You just do what the ingredients say. You got perfect brownies every time.
So is that like the loudest atmosphere you played at your own field or somewhere else?
The loudest, probably Oklahoma State, I would say. No, Texas, UT. UT is probably definitely the loudest and the most obnoxious place to play.
I believe that.
For sure.
Nobody likes them.
But they're good, They're good. They're good at what they do.
Did you like playing for Bill O'Brien?
I did. I love playing for Bill. I really didn't get the chance to actually play for him, but he was definitely a great person to have in for the short amount of time I had him. Just that NFL mindset keeps you on your toes. It's not a game to him. It's life.
Yeah, for sure. It seems like he's intense.
Person.
Yeah.
But he's a winner. That's all.
He is.
That's all we all are. We're natural winners, and we want to win at all costs.
And then someone asked thoughts on Art Briles.
The GOAT. He's a player coach. Two totally different people between Briles and Bill O'Brien. With Briles, you're going to be able to have a conversation with him. You're going to be able to have a lot of conversations with him. He's going to treat you, as if you're one of his own. So it's definitely, I could call Briles right now, he's going to pick up. So you definitely have that type of relationship once you leave his program.
Yeah, for sure. See if we got any more questions. Do you miss
playing for the Bucks?
Is that your high school team?
No. So that third year right before I went to trial, I was playing an indoor league. So I played for the indoor teams. I was playing for a lot of different indoor teams, and I was just trying to get my feet back wet. Just trying to get back into it. you know. But yeah, you know, it was definitely an experience. So I definitely do miss playing, you know, for the Bucks. It was not going back, that's for sure. But you know, I definitely miss that and that excitement, you know, from the you know just the journey perspective of it.
And you were in the XFL, right?
Yes,
While it
sir.
lasted. How was
Yes,
that?
sir. It was amazing, you know, really a professional stance on football, you know. I never been in that situation before, especially with 11-man football, and so I was blessed to have that, you know. So it's just slowly progressing, from indoor to XFL. Now you know what's next. So it's
For
just
sure. Everybody
timing.
knows what's next.
It's just timing.
So you played basketball in high school, right?
Yes, sir.
And I saw something like you went to the state champ or you won the state championship.
I got state championship. We went back to back state championships.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Do
could
you have
have did it
offers?
all. I did. We could have definitely did it all, but you know, football was my calling. I was getting a Shaq effect in high school, so that really wasn't. You know, I had a little anger problem too, so
Oh,
that
okay.
wasn't really the
You
best
dunking
fit.
on people?
I wasn't the dunker. I was the bruiser, just like I am now. You know,
All
so
right.
I'm the bruiser. We had those athletic guys that fly through the gym, but yeah, for sure.
Someone
Stack to
asked,
stack. Tell them.
best dining hall at Baylor, someone asked.
Penland. P nasty. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. Come in with nothing, leave with everything.
Favorite restaurant?
STK in Las Vegas.
Never been there, but
Delicious steak.
sounds
Great
expensive.
vibe. Great vibe. You know, it's not about the expense, it's about the experience.
That's true.
It's about the experience.
What was the athletic meal plan like? Someone asked.
Um, at Baylor you had to be a pro, so you had to definitely take an account for what you were consuming. You know, me, I was always a game type of person, and so I was able really to eat whatever I want. But a lot of guys definitely did have strict regimens. I was lucky to be free.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's something that's important in college football and
Yeah,
the NFL, just in
and other
general.
stuff. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Definitely that health as well. So it makes a big difference. You know, I definitely don't put any bad things in my body. You know,
No, you can't. Penwood, is that your high school?
that is my high school. Yes, sir. What kept me motivated in the gym? I got a family to feed. You know, my mother's still live under that poverty line. You know, I got 11 brothers and sisters. They all look up to me. You know, I got a rack of cousins. You know, they all call me and ask me for advice. You know, so I can't stop. I can't give up. You know, I did an open obstacle. It say, who you giving up on? At the end of the day, you know, because your life is not your own. You're not living for yourself. You're living for everybody else around you. You know, and you don't want to let them see you fail. You know, so it's definitely motivation. You know, your family is definitely my motivation for sure. I love my family, and I want them to see everything I'm able to accomplish.
So football, it's not just football but for you. Like everybody like thinks in a football player, it's
No, it's
way
a lot.
deeper.
It's way deeper. It's way deeper. You know, I've been adopted. I've been beat. I've been abused. You know, I've been through all these different things just for trying to accomplish one goal, and that's to become an NFL player. You know, but I had to go through all these things just to realize what I wanted to do. And
Is
so it's
there
definitely go ahead.
is there any way to get you like a tryout or like with a bunch of
You
teams
know,
around or
it's the process. You can't shortcut the process. You know, I got my agents, I got my management team, and you know that's their job. That's their job to
that's
reach out
true.
to the teams to get the sit downs, and hopefully we get the call back. If not, you know, we're gonna keep pursuing, doing our thing.
Yeah, I mean, keep
Can't
working and keep playing in other leagues. You'll
stop.
eventually get in there.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
What is the greatest advice you've ever heard?
Greatest advice I ever heard. Men do what they have to do. Boys do what they want to do. It's that simple. We keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, we keep it simple. That just means as men, you have an obligation to do certain. You're thinking like a boy. You do the things you want to do. You know, you don't take in consideration of anybody else's actions.
Yeah, I agree with that. And you
Yeah,
definitely got to, I mean, you came out of college and went through more than most people have to go through, and you had to grow up right away.
yeah, exactly. And it's still growing. You know, it's still growth. You know, because at the end of the day, we do play a kid's game. You know, so we're big kids. So
Yeah.
you know,
And you're only, what, 26 now?
28 now.
28?
Oh, man, I'm getting old, but I'm still young.
Still young? Yeah.
Still young. I haven't played. I mean, my body's great. So
I mean, Tom Brady's like, what, 43 now?
yeah, he's out there. He's up there. He's up there. And I have no injuries, so we're good.
Yeah, that's definitely a good thing. Who's your favorite player in the league now?
Right now, defensive offense.
Uh,
Patrick Mahomes. Fuck it.
Mahomes.
Mahomes. You can't beat it.
So do you know Mahomes, or
I don't know him personally. No, no.
I bet he knows
Personally,
you.
oh yeah, I hope so. But personally, probably Xavier Howard. You know, he picked off Tom Brady. My teammate Corey Coleman. We could name all my Baylor guys for sure. I'm a big fan of my guys.
Yeah, and they're just waiting for you to get in the league.
That's it's gonna be a
You and you
party.
and you and Kaepernick.
Yeah, we there. You know, what's the name? Arden Smith just got back in, so I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful.
Yeah, I think they're starting to open up to more, which they should have done a while ago.
Yeah.
I don't understand the whole thing. Trying to see a couple more questions for you so I can let you go. How do you get recruited into colleges? Someone asked.
I was recruited early. You know, so I was committed my sophomore year. I was committed my sophomore
Jeez.
year to Penn State. I knew where I wanted to go. I knew who I wanted to play for. Joe Paterno, Coach Larry Johnson. You know, my goals were set from afar, a long time ago.
So was Penn State on that ban when you got there?
No, they was they got on the ban the year I left, like the year while I was there, and that's when Bill O'Brien came in and had to clean house and all that. So we were really in the middle of season when all this happened.
Dang. So you just got out of there in time.
I didn't get out. I got put out.
Well,
I got put out. But it's a simple fact that this is my second sex scandal. You know, between the Sandusky thing, that was a sex scandal that put Bill O'Brien in place to change my life. You know, that was a sex scandal that I wasn't personally a part of, but I felt the effects of it. You know, having my head coach fired. You know, so these are all effects that you can't deny. You know, I got a long story, and it
so
didn't
did,
start at Baylor.
so did that like help you in your process, like get through it?
That was my motivation. Cause I didn't when I got kicked off Penn State team, I never thought I was gonna play football again.
Really?
Never in the world. When you come from a city I come from, most people that get kicked out of school, they go back to that city. That was never my goal. My goal was to stay far away and to keep playing football as long and as hard as I can. And so once I got the call at Baylor, another blessing in disguise. I went with it. Went smooth with it.
And then I guess to close it out here, like, what's some more advice you give people, and just like more you'd want to talk about your story and what it's taught you in life and everything?
Hey, don't be afraid to live. You can't be afraid to live life. It was so many times during those 3 years that I couldn't look at my own self. I couldn't look at my face. I was listening to what everybody else was saying. I couldn't stay off the news. You know who you are and believe in yourself, especially if nobody else wants to. Because you're the only person that's going to get you through whatever you're going through. No one else can.
Yeah, man, just keep pushing and you'll make it into the league. I
Yes,
think
sir.
we're all rooting for you.
Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. We all gonna be great in our own avenues for sure, man. It was just a blessing for me for you to have me, man. I appreciate this for sure, man. And anytime you need me, I'm here. Anytime I need you, I know I can call. So
Appreciate it a lot. Big
it's
fan.
all love. It's all love.
Sir. Well, thanks for coming
Hey,
on.
I'll talk to you whenever, man. I'm gonna holler at you when that book come out.
All right, for sure.
All
Hook
right,
me up
bro.
with a deal.
I got you. Too easy. I'll send you a couple copies.
All right, I appreciate it.
All right, one love, bro. Be safe.
All right, see ya.